Tesla's next project could turn the real estate market upside down and create an unprecedented revolution. We're talking about Tesla Tiny House, an ultra-sustainable house, mass-produced as if it were a technological product, not a traditional building. And the most surprising thing, it costs only $7,999, with a launch planned for 2026. Musk claims that just as Tesla popularized electric cars, it now wants to do the same with sustainable housing. After years in which buying a house became an almost impossible burden, especially for young people and middle-income families, Tesla intends to deliver a radical solution: a ready-made house, shipped in a box, assembled in a few hours. Instead of dealing for months with construction, delays, bureaucracy, and unexpected expenses, this tiny house will be manufactured at the Fremont Gigafactory, using automated robots and following the same production processes as vehicles. It will arrive at the buyer's door as if it were a brand new car. But what's inside a house of approximately 26 trillions? The secret lies in the engineering. Everything is pre-assembled: walls, kitchen, bathroom, living areas, electrical, plumbing, and ventilation, all in a plug-and-play system. And play, ready to use. The materials also deviate from the standard. Instead of fragile drywall, the structure uses reinforced steel, ultra-resistant concrete panels, EPS insulating foam, and highly durable composite layers. The proposal is simple and bold: to transform the house into an industrial product, mass-produced, cheap, quick to install, and ready to live in. These parts are fused under extreme pressure, reaching 117 tons, creating rigid modules approximately 8.5 meters long by 4 meters wide. The result is an incredibly strong structure, yet lightweight enough to be transported anywhere. Upon leaving the factory, the house folds into a compact rectangular block that fits into standard trucks and shipping containers. Each module weighs approximately 2,280 kilograms, allowing for delivery even to remote locations. And yes, Elon Musk confirmed the partnership with Boxable on this project. Boxable's experience makes the company a reliable partner, and Musk actually lived for 3 months in one of their compact homes in Texas to experience everything firsthand before giving the green light to the collaboration with Tesla. After delivery, the Tesla installation tiny house is surprisingly quick to build, just a few hours from start to finish. The prefabricated modules are unfolded and fixed onto a foundation, which can be made with metal piles, precast concrete slabs, or adjustable structures. From there, all electrical and plumbing systems are connected via waterproof, quick-connect fittings, followed by a brief testing phase. In just 1 to 3 hours, the house is fully functional and ready to live in. A striking contrast to conventional construction that can take weeks or even months. In terms of durability, the Tesla tiny house is designed to withstand virtually any weather condition. Its reinforced steel structure, multi-layered waterproof panels, and intelligent drainage system work together to resist storms, heavy rain, flooding, and even deep snow. The roof is designed to withstand heavy snowfall, while corrosion and mold-resistant coatings help protect the structure for many years. Tesla doesn't claim it's indestructible, but compared to most small homes, this one offers a far superior level of reliability and peace of mind thanks to its precision-engineered materials and robust design. And the interior is even more impressive. Although it measures approximately 26 meters, the Tesla Tiny. The house was designed to feel spacious, bright, and surprisingly comfortable. With ceilings approximately 2.8 meters high and doors and windows reaching almost 2.3 meters in height, natural light floods the space, making it seem larger than it actually is. Internally, the layout includes 4 distinct zones: living room, kitchen, bedroom, and bathroom. The living room is located right at the entrance and has space for 2 to 3 people. It has a sofa that converts into a bed, a coffee table, and a wall-mounted TV. This space can also function as a home office, with composite wood flooring that stays warm in winter and cool in summer. The kitchen, though compact, comes fully equipped with an induction cooktop, sink, refrigerator, dishwasher, oven, and multi-level cabinets. A folding table integrates cleverly into the countertop to optimize space. Tesla also included a ventilation and air purification system to keep the environment fresh and free of cooking odors. The bedroom features a built-in wall-mounted retractable bed, Murphy style, which opens at night as a comfortable double bed and retracts during the day to free up space, ensuring a perfect balance between practicality and comfort. The bathroom is compact but very well planned and complete. It includes a frosted tempered glass door, modern shower, minimalist sink, mirror, and water-saving toilet. An intelligent temperature and ventilation control system maintains comfort year-round. Every inch is utilized through creative solutions. Hidden compartments, suspended shelves, and built-in drawers ensure no space is wasted. But what truly sets the Tesla Tiny apart? House is based on its modular concept, almost like Lego. Each unit can be connected side by side or stacked vertically to create larger spaces. Starting with the basic 26mm2 module, which comfortably accommodates 2 or 3 people, it's possible to expand to 2 or even 3 stories, creating a house large enough for a family of 5. This flexible format allows you to start small and expand over time as needs change, without the financial burden of building a large house from scratch. And as for energy, Tesla offers upgrades. For just a few $1,000s, the house can receive a solar roof and a Powerwall battery system, all controlled by the Tesla app, allowing for complete independence from the electrical grid. The basic model already includes essential water and electricity systems, but with the upgrade, the Tesla Tiny, the house is transformed into a completely self-sustainable home. It can generate and store enough energy to power air conditioning, an induction cooktop, a washing machine, and even charge an electric vehicle. The system includes a potable water reservoir, rainwater harvesting with filtration, gray water recycling for toilets, and a sealed tank for waste treatment. Together, these features create a complete ecosystem, ideal for those who dream of living off-grid without sacrificing modern comforts. What surprises people most is not just the starting price of $7,999, but the fact that the buyer doesn't have to spend anything on land taxes or building fees. For traditional homeowners, land, permits, and paperwork costs are often the biggest financial nightmares. In many cities, the land is worth more than the house itself. Tesla reverses this logic, making buying a house as simple as acquiring one of their electric cars. Just place your order and receive a fully finished home with no hidden costs. Musk even stated that for those who don't own land, Tesla will provide one free of charge for the first 2 years in designated areas. From production to delivery and installation, Tesla takes care of everything. When your house arrives, you don't receive an empty shell, but a complete space with solar power and an intelligent system controlled by the app from Tesla, and everything ready to move in immediately. This approach tackles one of the biggest current problems in the real estate market: exorbitant land prices. By eliminating this barrier, Tesla makes homeownership possible for millions of people. Imagine you order online, a few hours later a Tesla Semi arrives with your home, and in 1 to 3 hours it's assembled, connected to water and power, inspected, and ready for you to move in. No debt, no endless paperwork, no financial stress, just a new way to own a home. It may sound like science fiction, but Musk has already confirmed it. Tesla Tiny, the house can be delivered in just 1 to 2 weeks after purchase. Thanks to its foldable modular design, the entire house fits in the body of a Tesla Semi or inside a standard shipping container, making global delivery fast and economical. Tesla has transformed what once seemed impossible, having a sustainable, affordable, and easy-to-acquire home, into a concrete reality. Something no other company has dared to attempt. And of course, all of this is connected to Elon's vision. Musk, a man known for bold and unconventional decisions that often defy logic but redefine entire industries. Before moving to a tiny apartment house, Elon Musk owned several mansions valued at millions of dollars. But in May 2020, he sold virtually all of his personal properties and chose to live in a simple, compact house near his workplace. Today, that decision seems even more impactful as millions of people face the absurd increase in rental prices. In the United States, the average rent for an apartment ranges from $1,800 to $2,500 per month. And in cities like New York, San Francisco, or Los Angeles, this value can be much higher. In this context, seeing one of the world's richest men choose to live in a $40,000 house sends a powerful message about simplicity, sustainability, and what luxury truly means. Many might imagine that building a tiny house, a house like that would trigger a wave of imitators trying to compete with Boxable. But when questioned about potential copies, the company seems completely unconcerned. They explain that very few people understand the technology and complex engineering involved in their products, and this gives them a significant competitive advantage. Thus, it becomes easier to understand why Elon Musk chose the $40,000 casita. As mentioned earlier, he simply needed a comfortable place to rest near his work, a functional space without unnecessary frills. But there is probably a deeper reason behind this choice. It's quite possible that Musk wanted to support a company that shares his vision. While Tesla is reinventing zero-emission sustainable transportation, Boxable is revolutionizing the way homes are built, making the process faster, greener, and more affordable than ever before. Given Musk's commitment to reducing pollution and air emissions, it's no surprise that he chose a Boxable casita. It's not just a house, it's a statement of purpose. And there's a third reason that most probably wouldn't even consider. What if Elon did Musk buy the casita to test it for future use on another planet? It's worth remembering that he never abandoned his dream of colonizing Mars. This mission will only end when SpaceX ceases to exist. Therefore, it's not an exaggeration to imagine a future where it can actually transport humans, or perhaps even Optimus robots, from Tesla to the Red Planet. These robots could be responsible for building habitats there, and these houses certainly wouldn't resemble the ones we have on Earth. Creating a sustainable colony on Mars would require structures capable of being assembled quickly, efficiently, and with minimal energy consumption. In other words, Mars would need a fast, automated, and extremely precise construction process, something much closer to an industrial production line than a traditional construction site. And one of the key points to making this possible: small, lightweight, and modular materials that can be easily transported, exactly like Boxable's foldable homes, such as the one Musk is living in today. Therefore, it's entirely possible that his decision to move into a $50,000 prefabricated house isn't just about simplicity or sustainability, but also a silent experiment, a test for the type of housing he envisions for humanity's future on Mars. Sustainability has become an essential part of the prefabricated home movement, and it's no surprise that Elon Musk is leading this transformation. As a pioneer of electric vehicles, he understands very well the urgency of building a more sustainable future. His tiny This House, made with eco-friendly materials, proves that sustainable living is not just an idea. It's a necessary shift in how we think about the spaces we live in. For Musk, this compact house also represents something deeper: a commitment to simplicity. Despite being among the richest people on the planet, he avoids excessive luxury. While other billionaires buy super yachts and gigantic mansions, Musk prefers a minimalist lifestyle, directing his energy and resources towards innovation and sustainability. His way of life reflects his mindset: focus, efficiency, and environmental awareness. In addition to ambitions related to Mars, the tiny Musk's house symbolizes a philosophy he has long championed. Minimalism is a path to maximum impact. In a world where excess often defines success, Elon Musk chose the opposite: a modest, functional space that serves a clear purpose. It's not just a personal preference, it's a stance. Innovation doesn't always have to come with extravagance. And sometimes building a better future starts with living a little smaller. Now comes the intriguing part. Can a billionaire live in a tiny house? If you can afford a house, why couldn't millions of other people? With real estate prices increasingly out of touch with reality, this model could be revolutionary, offering affordable housing for low-income families, students, or anyone wishing to escape the crushing weight of long-term debt. If it works, it could shake up the traditional real estate market, where inflated land values and construction costs make home ownership a distant dream for most. However, the Tesla Tiny. Despite the hype and attractive marketing, the house has some caveats. Tesla claims it's built with stainless steel, high-density insulation, and water and mold-resistant materials, but no structure is entirely maintenance-free. Over time, wear and tear is inevitable. Walls can crack, floors can warp, and window seals can come loose. Imagine discovering a leak during a snowstorm in Colorado, or dealing with mold in the humid summers of Florida. It's not exactly the futuristic style Tesla promises. Insulation can also be a problem. If it's not efficient enough, winters in the U.S. Midwest can be freezing, and summers in Texas can become unbearable, even with air conditioning. This means higher energy bills, which goes against the idea of an energy-efficient home. And with only about 26 square meters, privacy is another challenge. The living room, bedroom, and bathroom are practically side by side, which means that receiving visitors is like showing your entire life all at once. Living in a tiny apartment. House being a Tesla woman also means fully embracing a minimalist lifestyle. With such limited space, organization ceases to be merely useful and becomes mandatory. If you're the type who hoards things or likes to collect objects, the space can quickly feel cramped and overwhelming. Tesla. Tiny house offers an incredible sense of freedom, but it also demands compromises. The big question is it worth giving up certain comforts to adopt a minimalist lifestyle? This change requires adaptation, and the reality is that it will still take time for this idea to become concrete. Today, Tesla still has other priorities: facing competition in the electric vehicle market, dealing with investor criticism, and continuing to advance the development of the Optimus robot and new car models. Thus, the housing division is not yet an immediate priority. Furthermore, building houses is much more complicated than building cars. That's why the Tesla Tiny. For the house to be viable, it will be necessary to reduce costs for solar panels, power walls, and structural materials, as well as create an efficient, large-scale assembly process. Until that happens, the initial price will likely be higher than estimated. On the other hand, Tesla has shown many times that when it manages to scale its production, costs plummet, and innovation follows. The mere news that Musk was living in a tiny house. Boxable's house generated over 100,000 orders in just a few days, proving his power of influence and the strength of this trend. Launching the Tesla Tiny House won't be easy, but considering the company's history of rapid innovation and bold decisions, it's entirely possible to imagine a model being launched in the coming years. With its technology, infrastructure, and resources, Tesla has the potential to do it faster and better than any competitor. Ultimately, this tiny house is not just a dwelling. It's a symbol of change, a new vision of what it means to have a home, uniting sustainability, technology, and accessibility. And you? Do you believe in the tiny movement? Could Tesla's technology make this lifestyle accessible to millions of people? Could this house truly redefine the future of housing?